Good morning to you all out there at home. As we can see in the title, that Vaughan's done again for us all. 2nd to the 8th, 12 months ago, Kane started an idea to drop the plates for the 28. So it's been 12 months. Kane has been driving this country all the way to the centre and around the east coast to Melbourne, to Canberra and back without number plates. I've had a phone call from Albie this morning. Ruby is in and out of consciousness. We are sending love and prayers to the family. Very strong lady, one of our original naughty nanas, the chalking queen. She has done so much to inspire others and stood up by herself for a long time to get this stuff going. I'm all proud of that lady. She has family around her and they're looking after her as best they can. So, love and prayers to her and her family. Hopefully she can go at peace to a better place. Her job is done here, that's for sure. That's exactly right, Albie. And not only did she stand at those gates by herself, she caught a train and a bus to get there. A true warrior. She's inspired many around this country to stand strong. And a big thanks to Diane for looking after her, getting her through these days, as well as her husband and her family. Yes, we're all very blessed to have been touched by that strong lady. And prayers to your family too out there at the moment, Albie. I know you're in hospital with family at the moment. And as we all know, we've been waiting for this. There's going to be a lot of people we're going to have to be caring for in the future. Last 3 years have been hard, but it's going to get harder as we go. And we will still stand strong every day and do what we can.
Oh, that's cruel. Look, I've got a not my fault you can't eat them. I just feel suddenly to be awake. Yeah. It was pretty much shocking. How horrible would it be to be asleep and to be still going on with the narrative like, oh, you know, yeah, we've got another shot.
You know it, Jim. I see Dan's online. He's sending his love to everyone. He said he'll do a live stream maybe tomorrow to catch everyone up on what's going on in his world at the moment. But we will see him in a few days. Exactly, Albie. She's stood strong in front of all this for so long. And you're right. Where are the men in this country? If anyone saw Phil's speech yesterday, it started here, but at the end of his speech on the lawn yesterday, he spoke so bloody well. He's asking for the men in this country to stand the fuck up. And I couldn't agree more. Why is it our women are the ones standing up strong?
线路输入，蓝牙已连接，蓝牙模式。
Got their own pubs and towns and cities. No, we haven't got a flotilla of boats today. I'll set you up over here again, Diggs. Good morning, AFP. If you had the strength of our friend Ruby West, we wouldn't be here today. You would stand up. It's about time you do stand up. Please move forward. Remove headdress. Stand fast! They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we to the left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them. Lest we forget. Lest we forget.
Good morning, Governor General, IFP, ICO, Australia, anyone who is concerned or not. More and more comes to attention different investigations, the Woodward Commission, the Police Integrity Commission, the Robodeath, the cases with the hotel quarantine. They all have findings. Something went wrong. But the impression what it gives to me is we can do wrong, investigate it, get title, and get away with it. It's time we have accountability and put it in court so they can be proven to be wrong or right and be charged for it. Until this is done, all the investigations are just a punch in the face and telling you can do what you want and you get away with it. We need these investigations, accountability. Your Excellency, the Honourable David Hurley, as the Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of Australian people, both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Woodward Commission 1995 to 1997. If you order to be this revealed, we have the chance to make people accountable and find justice again. The Woodward Commission is catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in the 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-prime minister, and many more. Not good enough. That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being population is unacceptable. We visit again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting. The then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. We're still waiting. As the Senator stated, it's not so much the secret that's the problem. It's when a group of people, such as the 28 people in the police report, keep each other secrets. Third in his appeal, he quoted a judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. And this is why we're here. We're losing confidence in the judiciary because you're hiding stuff. You're not addressing it. It has to be addressed and dealt with. Governor General, how can you justify the 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Woodward Commission, given that Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on the case? We have the right to full disclosure of the investigation, given that we paid for it, so we own it. And justice has to be done. 27 painful years later, we have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at the Governor House in Queensland, and daily since the 7th of February 2022 here addressing you in our house. We are either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia, which is not and never will be accepted in our society. We are the people also require the individual honored with the position of Governor General, which is you, David Hurley, to uphold the requirements of the office of Governor General, and it's stated in the Constitution. The law, the mother of all laws in Australia. An inquiry by the Governor General has not stepped in with the obvious police overreach in inhibiting the people peaceful protesting. It is the protected rights of all Australians. It is up to the men and women to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system and parliament on this matter. And David Hurley, it's up to you to speak up for us. Take a seat in parliament and speak. You sincerely concerned men and women and children of Australia.
Governor General David Hurley. My name is Joanne. I've lost confidence in the government, federal, state and illegal local. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue the writs for fresh election immediately. Further, I want all the documents that Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission released to the public, unredacted, immediately. These two things are not up for negotiation. We will be here every day until you, Governor General David Hurley, do as instructed. Just a reminder, Governor General, the Nuremberg Code, 1947, permissible medical experiments. The great weight of evidence before us to effect that certain types of medical experiments on human beings, when kept within reasonably well-defined bounds, conform to the ethics of the medical profession generally. The protagonists of the practice of medical experimentation justify their views on the basis that such experiments yield results for the good of society that are unprocurable by other methods or means of study. What a great bloody failure! Look what you've done with the experiment! You've killed people! You've given them disabilities! Not good enough! All agree, however, that certain basic principles must be observed in order to satisfy moral, ethical, and legal concepts. You fail! Dangle, dangle!
The National Redress Scheme. We paid for a Royal Commission into institutional response to child sexual abuse. And the Commission listened to tens of thousands of abused children. Some of them were no longer children, but had been abused as children. So instead of holding the perpetrators guilty, at least to face court for sexually raping children, the solution is the government puts together a national redress scheme to pay off the victims so that they can hide
who the perpetrators were. No different to the 28, except their victims did not get any money. In 2003, the Governor General suppressed those documents nationally. Prior to that, those documents, police documents of the 28, were suppressed by the New South Wales Supreme Court. However, the Governor of New South Wales has an unredacted version of it. I'm sure you've had a read early. So, since 2003, every Attorney General since Ruddock has had a copy of that report and know the names of the 28, know what crimes that they have evidence against them committing, which should be a really positive thing, because the Attorney General is the most senior of all law enforcement in this nation. However, the reason that every federal Attorney General since Ruddock in 2003 up until today have not only got a copy of those documents, most of them have read them, they have it to protect those 28 from ever facing court for pedophilia or child trafficking. So instead of these 28 being Australia's most wanted, they are simply Australia's most protected.
Disgusting!
So not only are they not liable for their historical crimes before a court of law, they are not liable for their ongoing criminal activity, because the federal Attorney General's job is to protect them because they've had their crimes suppressed by the federal government through the Governor General's office. Now, it wasn't you, Hurley, but I'm sure that there is records in your filing cabinet about what Governor General Jeffries did in 2003. And suppressing that suppression order hasn't stopped us finding out about it. So the government, for the institutions, have set up a redress scheme. You can get money as long as you're prepared to sign a non-disclosure agreement and never talk about the crimes committed against you. It runs for 10 years from 2018 to 2028. So far, as of the 14th of July this year, there have been 28,341 applications to the scheme. Out of that number, 13,611 have been told by the scheme the outcome of their application. 12,145 payments have been authorized, which is approximately $1,077 million. That's $1.077 billion. 987 applications have been withdrawn from the applicant by the applicant because they do not believe that the process of paying out for silence is unacceptable. We are talking about fighting pedophiles through suppression orders, and it's unacceptable. So our response from the federal government to sexual abuse is to put money aside to pay them off if they're prepared to jump backwards doing somersaults through impossible loops, and then shut up about this ever happening. You can go to the National Redress Scheme. It's nationalredress.gov.au, and you can read through the list of institutions which are over 12,000 payments having been made. So there's over 12,000 applicants having been successful. But no individual within those organizations has been held accountable for raping children, and that is unacceptable in our society. I have a question for you, Hurley, and I've asked this question every day I've been here for over a month, and your silence is still deafening. David Hurley, are you a child rapist and a child trafficker? I ask you this question because a young man stood last Anzac Day last year on your front lawn and made the clear accusation against you. That's coming up to 18 months ago. And what has been your response to these incredibly serious accusations? Absolute silence. It's deafening how quiet it is. So I've decided that every day I'm going to ask you the question until I hear your voice giving your answer to the question. Until then, I suggest that you step down from your office, because those accusations are so serious. Until you address them, you do not have the jurisdiction in your office. And KFC Donna, give Sean Vaughan back his phone. There might be a reward in it for you.
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, done all the camps. Who said the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broke in the roads, broke in the law, but can't break the spirit. Now we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, put them out on bail, and I'm still here. They try so hard, we try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No deeds, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables to turn. We come with a proof for all the assaults, all the abuse. Nobody gonna come cut me loose, knock knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makada, bring on the storm. Library to empty, thought we were gone, regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you mob, we unite. You don't call the shot, sovereign's been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. They're still here, yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here, the oldest civilization. It's been how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these warriors fought. Alowari for the law and in June income war accords. Gotta cut out the cancer. Yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders. They got the law, we got the numbers. That is the answer. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab. Never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camp. Done all the camp. 2 keepers at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the road, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up with a man on bail, and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camp, found all the camp. 2 keepers at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the road, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up with a man on bail, and I'm still here.
probably haven't seen, but today we've had something a little different. The reflection's beautiful across the lake today. We had the Rolls Royce drove along the front of the lake, which doesn't normally happen, and he beeped. He beeped multiple times. So it's a very strange thing. You can say that again, Helen. It is very difficult. And yes, we just keep going, we keep doing our bit. We try and do everything we can every day. I'll do a quick check of the possums. Good morning, Vicky. Hope you and Hans are doing alright. I know court's Tuesday and I hope that organisation's getting there. I'm still very much procrastinating about sorting my stuff out. Probably going to hear a few noises and bangs here. I'm just lifting this up. Hopefully the angles work when I get in there. I don't even go back and check. I'm a bit slack. There's always something more important to be doing than checking live streams. Sorry, Diggs, I haven't got many words for you today. Moving things going around and around. Obviously, Ruby's at the top of my list. John and the family, thank you so much for the time we've had to spend with Ruby. She'll never be forgotten in this movement. And we're praying that her last days are comfortable with you all. And to Diane, who's been helping out, looking after her through this, we love you and appreciate what you're doing for her. If every Australian had the resolve Ruby had, we wouldn't be here. If our police officers could stand up and do what's right, we wouldn't have had to do any of this. If our judicial system wasn't in the mess it is, we wouldn't be doing this. Society's such a mess. How do we get the love and heart and care back into our society? So you just posted there, Lulu. I will send you a phone number for a place that will be available. Toby's just helping organise a few things. Sorry I haven't gotten back to you yesterday. As you know what it's like down here, there's always a million things going on, but I'm still trying to get stuff sorted out for you. Love and prayers to everyone out there watching. And Joe's made beautiful banana cupcakes. I've told everyone they're horrible so I can get them all, but that's alright. I'm sure they're eating them. I do need another coffee though. Also, if you get a chance, get onto Kane Obz' YouTube channel, put a comment on his drop the 28 plates from last year. That's a very strong young couple between Ilaina and Kane. They stand their truth everywhere. He's done this a long time. I'm very proud of those young people and it gives me hope for the future. I'll see if I can put a link up in the description after I put yours down and get myself a coffee. Morning, Melissa. How you doing? Yeah, Melissa, Ruby's in and out of consciousness. She's in respite care. She, yes, cancer has got the best of us. So we're all sending our love and prayers out to the family. Sorry, didn't need it after all. Alright, that link I just put up is for Kane Obz Drop the Plate. I bet you punch lots of people. Well, they've already repaired this, didn't they? Yes. Top property is formed, this pump. Good work, Phil. Phil's always sorting us out. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I have a bad tendency to leave my lights on, reflect my battery, so something like that would not work.
I'm not going to put too much in it. You put a little bit in something? No. Oh. With the duck shit. Touch it.
Duck shit.
This one? He's driving. Good enough for you?
Yeah, I was going to say there's just one there.
Don't eat them, they're horrible. Horrible. How's your water levels going over there? Are you hiding? Can I change the angle? Change the angle, you'll be happier. There you go. I'll change this way. There you go. You can join in. Hopefully the digs can hear. See you later, Pen. Have a great day.
Oh, Corey, you got one. How good is that?
It's Phil. Oh, what have I got?
Oh, it's Phil.
Oh, that? Yeah, no, I bought that one. I bought one Phil too, but yeah, we got one.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, it was good too, but yeah, again, we still It's still not telling us everything we need to know, but at least the public know they lied about the cover up of where it came from for starters. Maybe this might go, oh, maybe they lied about something else.
No, because I
Right? They never would do this.
Yeah.
Scrap it. Why would they lie to us? There's no reason to lie. Are you serving us? So, are you thinking to go back in your home and go in your bed?
Yes! Oh, what point is this? Someone to explain to me how a book is taken on that when you go to the supermarket, grab something, look at it, put it back, you know, when you know 100 other people have done it down the line, but that's not the case.
That's it, and they never wore gloves, but they did have a first respiratory breed. It's very serious.
Don't eat them, they're horrible. Oh, banana muffins, you've got to have one. Actually, no, don't eat them.
And then you've got the going to I'm playing TV off. I'll drop it, but Joe can't have it. They want our children, that's what it is. They don't have their own. just said that I don't know that I don't have slaves delegated.
Yeah, well, I've done
Don't let us in the upload. Good idea. Good idea. I think my favourite was the mango one. Potentially the mango maybe the drive. I don't. It's just invisible. It's like invisible light at the top of the house. I go to the local halal butcher. He's in that space. It's the first place he loves me, the owner. Keeps giving me discounts on the meat. Yeah, it's great. Like, and their lamb is nice. I'm getting those little chops, lamb chops for 16 a kilo. And they're fresh, like they get meat in 3 times a week. Yeah, no, so the first time he saw me, I don't know, something he being connected with me. There's another newspaper looking someone sent me earlier. But yeah, I don't know if it comes from the I'll have a look at my
Birch colony, Birch Co. Have a cinema. They're pushing freedom, voice of freedom, big time. Like I got an email back. It's called the Cinema City. It's the Birch Co. Club, and they sent emails out to members. So they said pre-order. They're pushing it big. No, it's all over. Any Birch Co. Call had the same thing, and they're pushing it big time. Like, and they're like when you click on it, it's like this is. And they talk about the different actors and how they, and they go all the positive. This is the best movie they said. Like. They were an independent. They got rid of a lot of independent stuff. Same with independent groceries. And he said, no, surely not. You're a conspiracy theorist. You're looking at friends. Yes, I was really, like, everything was like, they promoted it as like it was the movie to see. Yeah. And then then it's not when I'm going home for 4 days, and I was hoping to watch it with Jan. No, it starts the day after I leave. Because I thought 15th was supposed to be there, so I thought, oh, after 15th I'll be fine. No, 22nd starts. 23rd, 24th. Because when they first come over, they said it was hitting Australia on the 15th. Well, it probably was, but they probably finishing the run or something. That was probably when it was first announced.
No one is made accountable for getting the right
Yeah, we're going on the group up on Friday as well. Yeah. Yeah, so they were playing games in America during the weather, so I was saying, I don't know why they do it in America, because they're so, they sue you over anything.
Yeah, because they ended up giving all these people money back, their money back, and some of them turned up there and went, money back.
Yeah, they thought they had when Mel did Passion of Christ, they thought they had it because they wouldn't allow him to study the true terms of distribution methods. That's what, and it's such a huge, you know who got the rights in Europe? A Muslim businessman. Yeah. But there was a lot of, they showed it in
On a brighter note,
I read the report of when they showed it in,
there's even a nice little dehydrated banana chip on the top of these banana muffins.
because they hold Christ as a prophet. No, so it wasn't at all that was. No.
Good morning, Paul, or Batman. How are you?
And he's going to do the resurrection.
Oh, I see we're talking calendars now, are we?
He got hypothermia for being in the mud.
Bye, Helen.
But he did get to play in the bad movie Deja Vu. Yeah, and he played a really good. Well, actually, he was a called himself a patriot, but he was allowed to play that because that's sort of, you know, he's not a good guy. He was a terrible guy, a mass murderer. Oh, it's not the same Alva that was around a couple of years ago. I know. Have you seen the photo of Elon Musk? And it's like not even the same looking, like close if you didn't really know him. You saw the Queen. The Queen kept coming out younger. Well, what I thought was hilarious, like when the report was that in 2015, Gates and his wife were lynched in India by parents of kids that had received vaccine and died. And so So, but you see the before and after. It's obviously not the same. But his wife afterwards was a bloke. But they couldn't even get a woman to play the role. It's actually not. It's not raining. The sun's not out, but it's not actually that cold, is it? It's quite pleasant. Yeah, they worked hard to make this outside of 80 degrees below it is. At least they turned the fans off before we came down to the government.
Because in the mornings I turn you guys up really hard.
Oh, it is such a hard life.
And I turn them up like, yeah, where's
Look how hard a life it is. Shannon's fallen asleep on the ground over there. Worn him down.
And I also make this big sign there. No, it says no to well water.
Go on, Vaughan, do a trick for the digs. They're all upset about you not doing a jump yesterday. You're safe, you're okay. I'm keeping you out of shot. I'm always thinking of you, Joe. No, you're not. No, bless you, Albie. Yeah, I haven't rung. I was planning on ringing Diana today and see if she could make a short clip out of Phil's speech. But good idea, Batman. Great idea. A good way to spread the word. The more ways we can spread this out, the better. What are you up to today, brother?
Oh, you right there. Where are you?
Focusing on the.
And when he was a toddler, and I go shopping in a mall, and I go into a clothes store, he would sneak hide under the clothes.
He's an arsehole. You spoke so fucking well, and he didn't know what the fuck to say. He was like, oh shit, I haven't got enough experience to deal with you. I want to give you a courtroom as quick as possible. He didn't like to ask the questions you were, because you stood in your authority in the truth, and he didn't know what the fuck to say.
The little one is super never big carrot.
Tell him you're investigating.
It's the little one that I'm worried about because he really
My daughter's got killed that close.
Make sure I
You've
pay
got
for it.
grandkids, yeah? You told me you've got a few. Romy, just blow on his face. Seven double.
Yeah, I double checked it. It's right in my diary, but I thought it was
Oh, remember that lady that got tasered by the cops?
Oh, the old lady who died. Yes.
That guy's still on full pay.
Yeah, what about the second guy? They seem to.
Yeah.
Well, she was coming up to the night on a walking train.
Well, I've done it now. Very, very slowly. It's fine, not out. Yeah.
And they did have a stat vessel.
And she said, how come? Why they was she in the corner saying that they couldn't get behind her? Maybe she was
Many of my friends died. Many of my friends died. I feel because we live in a
Alright, Diggs, I'm going to turn yours off in a second because, yeah, the wrong language is being used over that way. I'm sure you don't want to be just looking at the trees, so I'll give you 2 minutes over here by yourselves and then I'll shut yours down. But thanks for all your love and support, especially towards Ruby. I mean, we're all very proud of that young lady. She's stood up strong for a long time, and she's inspired so many of us to do this. It's one of the reasons we all stand so strong every day. But yeah, I'll give you 2 minutes to finish talking, whatever you've got to say. I just hope Ruby passes comfortably and gets to say goodbye to who she needs to talk to. See you, Gabby. Have a great day, guys. Alright, Diggs. Love and prayers. Strength to you all. Especially to Ruby. Thanks for joining us again. We'll see you here again tomorrow. Love yous.